my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and white. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. A beginner's return from the 11. This makes it up to the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, here's Mayfield. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
1st down, here's Baker. Pitch made by Bucky Irving. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First trip to the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Vegas! What is up? Yes!
Williams will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Biggie Angels! Vegas!
Williams on 1st down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Working quickly here.
10 more yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down, Williams to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. And there's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Here's Williams again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Connects downfield, on target to Burden. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. 1st down, here's Swift. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 31, he sends this one to the end zone, and he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. It's all the dudes a touchdown. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be brought down over the 31. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 1st down here. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Baker now from the gun. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. He takes it down to the 33. That one now's in 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. On the give, this is Irving. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Play fake, it's Mayfield. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
First trip to the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
Hey, we're 30, 20.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone block, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen guys, it's going to be contested. We know this, it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker throwing again. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why Scott's talking about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense in the hurry up here. Swift on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. The dose of the hurry up offense here. Williams to throw on 3rd. Big strike here to Moore. He is hauled down right at that midfield strike. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Running with Swift out of the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears with a chance to add to their lead. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams from the gun. Some pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. attempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing again is Baker. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. They'll give it to Irving on the option. Still going past the 40, and he's down all the way to the 30. Give him 24 on that play, and that's good for a Buccaneer first down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Working inside the red zone. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Irving. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
First down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yes, 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 yes. Cover, cover. Good go.
Williams to throw on first. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
What is it? Vegas, Vegas! Yes, yes, yes! Cover, cover!
Williams will look to throw. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hot fire! What is it on? Here we go. Yes, 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 yes!
Here's Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here we go, all squared up once again after the first drive of the second half. Something tells me, though, Kate, these kickers, they better stay warm because more than likely their leg is going to play a big difference in this outcome.
Has it at the 11. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end. The because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
This is Irving on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
First down, ball at the 36. Once again, Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Mayfield now from the gun. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And this return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the Bucs 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. And the shotgun to give to Swift. Power, he was way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready, trip. Yes. Cover. Yes.
From the 21. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Vegas.
Now here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Yes.
From the red zone now. Chase down to his right. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an applause. Especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing he woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Ready, trip. Punch first. Vegas.
To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Yes.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready, set. Vegas, Vegas. Yes. Level.
Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. Flush out now to his left. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Baker now from the gun. Big gain downfield. At the 20. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his running back. Jukes one defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding Peyton. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
Vegas. Yeah.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Vegas.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. He had it for all, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. He finds a doomsday downfield. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up and put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. When you see a throw that quick, It really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this game of an offense. Just philosophical. Stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
13 yards. First down.
On first down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Second and 10 now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. You know, he already has himself one interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. Outside, this is Ibuka. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Irving on the inside give. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, Mayfield. Into the hands of Cole. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Buccaneers losing by 7. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up to first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. Nice choice there to send this outside. It gets about 6 yards on the carry. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. second. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. He'll look to throw it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal.
Setting up to pass. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Here comes the crowd swell. The home fans trying to will their defense to make the stop and save this win.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. The defense makes a stand, and they'll keep a 1-point lead with only seconds to play. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Moore with a return. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's got the 1st down for the Bears, Brock. And that should clinch them this win. So the Bears come away with the win. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.